Okay, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to begin by giving all praise and glory
to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakodash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to you brothers that are laboring, pushing this word in truth and sincerity. We're the brothers of GMS Chicago, coming at you with another quick lesson on the brother Abraham.
And the brother Rapaya.
Khan. And we were just having a conversation, pretty much current events, things going around the news right now. Now, recently, Finland is attempting to join NATO, okay, which is now moving pretty much at Russia's border already. You know, so that's what Ukraine and now Finland. And Russia is looking at this as like a threat, you know, like provoking them, right? So, you know, Russia might retaliate with something. So we'll keep watching on that. And then also, the U.S. has a new highest national average for gas prices. Okay, in the U.S. now reached its highest that has ever been, and it's no signs of anything getting better. Right, this we're just talking about. We would have healed Babylon.
Is the book of Jeremiah, 51, and I'll start at I'll go to the point. Verse 9, it says, "We would have healed Babylon," which Babylon is America. It says, "But she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country." Right, and that's what people are going to begin to do, man. Once they see this place collapsing, all these different heathens in different nations that live here in Babylon, the Great America, they're going to return into their own country, man. Right, you know, because this is the place where all these different nations prospered from, man. But once they see America fall completely, all right, they're no longer are going to want to stay here, man. All right, but it says, "And let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and it is lifted up even to the sky." Right, and you know the Revelation 18 chapter speaks about that as well, man. You know, the sins of this place has reached unto heaven, right? Because the reason why the Lord is gonna bring down this place in like fashion is because all the wickedness that it's produced throughout the whole world, man. You know, through America, the whole world is influenced in wickedness, man. You know, it tells you here in verse 7, it says, "Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken," right? And how did Babylon make the earth drunken? Through its philosophies, man. You know, it tells you that in the book of, get it real quick, just to back that up, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5, it says, also because he transgresseth by wine. How does he transgress by wine? Because he makes, people drink off that like scripture says, they stagger but not a wine. They're drunk but not a strong drink, right? Because their minds aren't sober, man. They're polluted with these different philosophies, right? So it says, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Right? And this place is called what? Also, the United States of America. Right? This is the great melting pot, man. This is Rome all over again. So that is why the decline of this place is going to happen, man. Because this place, right, influenced the whole world in wickedness, man.
Right. If I can, this is Sirach 10:2. "As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein." So here it is. We have Esau, Edom ruling over us, oppressing us, man. All right, and the way he rules is how the people follow. They're with that democracy, or being Republican or a libertarian. whatever their juice, their preference of juice is. All right, it's just a way of death at the end of the day, because you have to follow the law, statutes, commandments. You see, because that's going to bring you to immortality. But it's only for Israelites. You see, these are just examples right now of other nations ruling over us coming to an end. All their kingdoms come to an end. Like Apostle Gabar always quotes Elder High Priest Yaquam. We had to learn wickedness to appreciate righteousness. So we see that wickedness is not profitable, man. All right, here it is. The people are mourning and suffering, man, when the wicked are in rule. That's why we're waiting on Yahweh Shai, man. All right, we're going to have that continuing city. The people will rejoice. Even the heathens, after that 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, the rest of the heathens that are left over, they're going to be happy that we're ruling over them, man, in righteousness.
I got one more verse, Habakkuk 2:6. It says, should not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. Right? That's America. They robbed everything they own. Right? The slaves, which is the tribe of Judah. Right? They built America, man. Right? And before they built it, who they stole the land from? The North American Indians and the rest of the indigenous tribes, man, which consists of the Northern Kingdom, man, of the nation of Israel. Right? So, Babylon the Great, or Esau Edom, which the scripture refers as the eagle, right, came as swift as an eagle and conquered this place, man. Right? What it says in Sirach.
Can I back here with this one? This is Micah 2:2. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage, and that's what these Edomites are known for, man. They are the border of wickedness, you see. They came here and they oppressed us. They took away our identity, our language, our customs, and they don't teach us our history, man. All right?
I got the Sirach 10:8, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another, right? So originally, America was owned by North American Indians, but guess what? Through unrighteous dealings and injuries, and not just America, but the majority of the world, Esau Edom, all right, was able to get the kingdom by deceit, man. So that's why he has to go, man. That's why, because he didn't inherit the earth through righteousness, man. He did it through wickedness, But the Lord has remembered his sins, like we read in Jeremiah 51, right? So I'll just finish off back here in Habakkuk 2:6. It says, woe to him that increases that which is not his. How long? And to him that ladded himself with thick clay. And that's another point. All right, the thick clay. When you go into that word clay, it goes into the word into the definition heavy debts, right? And America is debt. How much is he in debt? Trillions of dollars that they can't pay back.
They keep dumping more and more into it. Biden's investing a lot of money in Ukraine. Already spent billions and billions of dollars there. And now what they did that treaty where they get unlimited money or supply.
Right, and they're also doing away with the petrodollar. Right now I believe Russia and China, they got their own system of trading oil. So they're gonna once that is in full effect, man, the dollar's even gonna collapse even more, man. Because not only is the dollar's value so low because of how many dollars that were printed, but in the debt, but they're gonna do away with it, man, because the other nations aren't gonna deal with the dollar anymore. So, and dollar, it really is worth pennies right now, man, less than pennies. So it's just a matter of time where hyperinflation is gonna kick in, all right, and we will see a little bit of it, but it's gonna hit, all right, the people, man. Once you wake up and every product, household item is 100% greater, man. You know, or costlier. You know.
Yeah, it's not worth the paper it's printed on. You know, it's fiat. It's fiat currency. You know, it's just people believe it has value, and that's what this devil did. He tricked the people into switching from real, what's the word? Riches. Into this paper money.
Right. But I got a precept here because seeing all these things gonna happen, man. The collapse is gonna bring, dread and violence, sorrows, man. This is 2 Ezra chapter 8, verse 50 says, "For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride." Right, and that is why also, the Lord's gonna bring this place down, man, because people here are proud, man.
Mm-hmm.
People they're fearless of the Most High, man. Right? They think that the scripture is a joke, it's a fairy tale, right? To make mockery of the Lord and the prophets that were sent early, right? Especially you so-called Neos, Latinos, and Americans who are the true Israelites. Y'all scorn the prophets and the Lord, man. Right? So that's why the Lord's going to humble this place, man. With great miseries. All right? And the collapse is part of it, man. All right? Famine's going to hit. All right? Sword. People are going to fight against each other for lack of bread. Right? And that's why, the Lord's bringing this place down through many avenues, man. Financially, all right? Morally. Enemies are rising against this place. The scripture says, let the weak say I'm strong. So prophecy is just kicking in all around, man.
So we talk about his words are faithful and true, and his word is being accomplished, man. It's speaking loud, as it says in the book of Habakkuk too. At the end it shall speak. These prophecies are speaking, all right, loud and clear, man. So it's only making the boldness of the prophets more bold.
Right.
So that's why his servants shall eat, and ye shall be hungry. Right, we're gonna drink. They're gonna be thirsty. All right, it's their downfall and our uprising.
Well, I could just read this real quick. CBS News. It says gasoline prices hit a new record on Tuesday, just as Americans are entering peak summer driving season. National, right? People are ready to go have vacations, travel. All right, but it says national average price for a gallon of gas hits $4.37. Right, according to AAA, eclipsing a previous record set in early March. So that's evident, man. What are those economists say that this collapse is going to be worse than 2008. And the Great Depression, man. Measuring from the records, right, and the statistics, man. So we're already at the end, man. The Lord shortened the days for the elect's sake.
And with that, we hope this lesson was edifying and exhorting. Again, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakrash. The bonds to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule one, who taught us this truth, and salutations to all the Akim pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. Shalom and Abba Ball.